Hey guys, it's Del. We're back with EarthBound. So, right off the bat, we're fighting against this enemy, which we didn't really need to get into the battle. We already beat him. And Ness leveled up to level 49, learned PSI Rockin' Gamma, and Paula leveled up to level 44. And Pooh leveled up to level 39. And too bad, Jeff, you didn't level up. But you'll level up some other time. Hopefully. Alright, this enemy we gotta fight. And the high-class UFO. Good thing the other one didn't come in. I'll go ahead and use that rust promoter. It works well against metallic enemies, such as this enemy right here, the high-class UFO. And of course, he dodges Nest's attack. Okay, there we go. Okay, there we go. That takes care of the high-class UFO for now until we find another one. There's one that's trying to follow us right now, but I think we can get away with it. Alright, this is where we need to be. Are you a thief, warrior, or one who has come to see my majesty? You must decide what you really are, therefore what would you do? So go in this pattern, starting with the top circle. You're basically shaping a star. And then end it with the top circle again. And that's how you do it. Warriors, enter now. Search for the Hawkeye. We're going to be needing that Hawkeye when we leave the desert. And, of course, the cameraman drops from the sky, wants to take our picture again. Alright, go for it. Let's go ahead and say Fuzzy Pickles. Want to join anyone? No? No, nobody wants to... Yeah, nobody cares. It's just Ness. I've stated that before millions of times, but... They should smile for the camera, too. I'd like to see their smiles. So we're inside the pyramid now. So right off the bat, we have arachnids! And I'm saying arachnids because they have 3 exclamation marks. I don't know. But anyway, let's go ahead and go for a PSI Fire Gamma. Do damage on both of them. We took care of the first one. Hopefully take care of the second one. PSI Rockin' Alpha. That's probably going to be an overkill. Yeah, that took care of Arachnid B. Or should I say Arachnid B. I would say that a lot louder, but I don't know. I don't really feel like shouting. So, yeah. Like the guy said, we got to go through this pyramid to find the Hawkeye. Yep, those hieroglyphics are going to attack us too. The Guardian Hieroglyphic. I believe he can actually give you a cold. Yep. Wow, he tried to do it on the teddy bear. Teddy bears don't catch colds. They're not people. They're just a bunch of fluff. With cotton. And a bunch of stuff sewed onto it. That's it. Okay, inside this casket is a Viper. You use the Viper in battle. You throw it on an enemy, and it poisons them. And then it's gone after one use. So here's a lethal asp hieroglyphic. It's pretty much shaped like a snake. That's pretty much what it is. A hieroglyphic of a snake. Hey, thanks for dodging, Paula. I'm just simply gonna bash it. I really want to conserve our PP. Jeff leveled up to level 44. I told you can level up, Jeff. It's a good thing you did. Alright, next hieroglyphic. Want to get more experience points so we can level up. Want to do as much leveling up as possible. And he goes for a PSI Thunder Alpha. I was hoping he would hit Ness so he can use the Franklin badge and deflect it back at the Guardian Hieroglyphic. But, Alice, we didn't. We defeated him anyway. So... Moving on. I think we're going to enter another room after this, hopefully. There's probably going to be another enemy. Yeah, looks like it. Yep, it's another lethal asp hieroglyphic. Let's go ahead and use the Viper. Oh, that did a lot of damage on the Super Plush Bear. Yep, and he got poisoned, because the Viper always poisons your enemy when you throw it. And he's been defeated. Maybe I should have saved the Viper for a different enemy, but oh well, we'll probably find more. Hopefully. I mean, I might not even need it. I just wanted to clear up some inventory space. Alright, let's go ahead and use PSI Fire and PSI Rockin' so we can attack both enemies at the same time. I'm going to use the weaker PSI Rockin' because I want to conserve on PP. PSI Thunder. Yes! Franklin badge. That's the power of the Franklin badge. The Franklin badge. Alright, so we defeated the Arachnid too. And Paul leveled up to level 45. Pooh leveled up to level 40. Okay, let's go ahead and fight these hieroglyphics. It's the same ones, the Guardian hieroglyphics. When I first played EarthBound, I thought they were like walking cats or something. I guess they kind of look like walking cats. And he goes down. Now for the next one. Alright, bring it on. Let's go ahead and just simply bash and shoot. Hopefully we don't catch it cold. I don't want to say that to jinx it. Yeah, I just did that. Of course. We'll go ahead and heal him up. It's not too hard to take care of. Nobody leveled up, sadly. I was hoping for somebody to level up. Let's go ahead and use Healing Alpha on Jeff. And go to the next room. Oh, we gotta find another one of these guys, of course. I'm just gonna simply just bash. I just want to conserve the PP. Oh, somebody missed. It was Ness. Oh, man. I always hope that the PSI Thunder hits Ness so we can use the Franklin badge and deflect it back. And there goes the hieroglyphic. Alright, moving on. No enemy here. Usually I expect an enemy on that wall. And here is a speed capsule. And, okay, it looks like we got a mummy. Or, okay, it's actually something else. It's a Fierce Shattered Man. I want to do as much damage as possible on the Fierce Shattered Man. So PSI Freeze Beta. PSI Rockin' Beta. PSI Freeze Beta on the Guardian hieroglyphic. Yeah, they're all trying to attack on the Super Plush Bear. Like, it's not gonna work. They don't catch colds. They don't get illnesses or anything like that. They're inanimate objects. They're not living things. These enemies can be really dumb sometimes. That's leveled up to level 50. And inside this casket, it's a cup of life up noodles. So if anybody is unconscious, we use that. And speaking of cup of life up noodles, you know, I've actually been hoping that cup of life up noodles would exist. You know, I can imagine it tasting really good. I can imagine the taste being like a chicken ramen noodles or something, like 10 times as good. Alright, let's go ahead and use Healing Alpha on Jeff because he got a cold. And, of course, we got this enemy again, the Lethal Asp Hieroglyphic. We'll just simply just shoot it and bash it. Oh, we got a critical hit! That surely made the battle end quicker. Alright, moving on. Any enemies there? No, there's not. There probably will be in the next floor. No, there's... no, actually I'm wrong, there is. And it seems to be like a big one. It's a Guardian General. Let's go ahead and use powerful psychic attacks. Let's see what Jeff can use. The Slime Generator. PSI Freeze Gamma. And he's frozen. And Slime Generator... we didn't need to use that, we've already froze him. But I guess we could use it for good measure. Just to make sure he doesn't move. Alright, let's go ahead and continue using our psychic powers. PSI Freeze, Beta. Ugh. What? No! Ness! You can't get homesick now! Well, okay, we defeated him, but Ness, don't get homesick. Ever. Wish you wouldn't. Paula leveled up to level 46 and learned PSI Freeze at Omega. Jeff leveled up to level 45. Pooh leveled up to level 41 and learned PSI Thunder Gamma. That's impressive. Alright, moving on to the next room. We got a lot of enemies in here, actually. Alright, so, yeah, these seem to be big, tough bad boys. Let's go ahead and go for a PSI Freeze Omega. Let's go ahead and shoot with Jeff. and go for PSI Freeze Gamma. PSI Freeze Omega. Go. Okay, I expected a lot more, but okay, we did it a lot still, nonetheless. PSI Freeze Gamma. And the Fear Shattered Man goes down. Let's go ahead and do the same thing on this guy. The Petrified Royal Guard. And that takes care of him. And Pooh level up to level 42. Okay. So you step on the switch, and it sounded like something moved. So it looks like we have discovered some secret. Alright, so another Guardian Hieroglyphic, as usual. He'll probably try to get a cold on us. Oh, on the Super Plush Bear. It doesn't work. You guys are stupid. You have no brains. Alright, so let's go ahead and open this casket. Inside there's a rain pendant. Okay, so let's go back upstairs. Slowly. Kind of wish there was running shoes in EarthBound. Kind of like in Pokemon. I mean, there was that bicycle, but it's totally useless. Because you can't have anybody... Like, you can't have Paula, Jeff, and Pooh around. It has to be just Ness. And, you know, that just makes the bike a super useless item. It's such a waste. I mean, it's super useful in Pokemon, but it's super useless in EarthBound. And that kind of sucks. Would definitely speed up the game a lot more. Like I said before, EarthBound has a lot of inconvenience in it. So, I mean, I still love the game, but you can't deny the fact that it has lots of inconvenience. PSI Thunder Alpha. Let's hopefully save Paula before she dies or gets unconscious. They don't really die, even though they turn into an angel and have a halo over their head. And Ness leveled up to level 51. So let's go ahead and get back to the main room. Let's actually fight that guy right there. The Lethal Asp Hieroglyphic. Oh, okay, didn't even get a turn. Great. That's a good sign. We're strong enough to take down these type of enemies without letting them attack us. And that hole is open, but we're not going to go there yet. I want to go to this room first. Yeah, we got to fight this enemy again, the Lethal Asp Hieroglyphic. We'll just simply bash. Ooh, critical hit. That's good. That's good. Finish the fight faster that way. Alright, next enemy. The Guardian Hieroglyphic. Once again, we'll just bash and shoot with Jeff. Oh, another critical hit. Thank you, Paula. And Ness finished him off. Should be leveling up. I hope to level up soon. Again. We will, but I was expecting to be leveling up. Alright, so here we got a Fear Shattered Man and another Guardian Hieroglyphic. PSI Rockin' Beta. Let's go for a PSI Freeze Beta. Yeah, let's just shoot. Actually, no, let's shoot the Guardian Hieroglyphic. And then Paula will use PSI for Freeze. And hopefully that takes him down. Yes, it did. And as usual, the Guardian Hieroglyphic is stupid and has no brains. He's trying to make a teddy bear catch a cold. And PSI Thunder hit Ness, but we had the Franklin badge and deflect it right back. And Paula leveled up to level 47. Alright, inside here, we've got a bag of Dragonite. Okay, oh! Okay, so we got an enemy right in front of us. Petrified Royal Guard. And in the front we got another Lethal Asp Hieroglyphic. Not a problem. Of course we'll use PSI Freeze on the Petrified Royal Guard. And then Jeff will just shoot the Lethal Asp Hieroglyphic. PSI freeze beta. Hopefully we'll take care of that lethal ass hieroglyphic. Yes, it did. And Ness, you had to miss. Are you serious? Alright, Ness, go ahead and bash. Paula, go for PSI freeze beta. Shoot with Jeff. And I think I'll go ahead and use that ball of water. Oh, we got a critical hit. Great. Hopefully somebody levels up. Actually, we got a sudden guts pill. Pooh level up to level 43. Wish he dropped something better, but oh well. Let's go ahead and use the bottle of water on Pooh instead. I was going to use it on Ness, but I've realized maybe I should use it on Pooh. Because he only has like 1 PP left. Yeah, Ness has 30, so he has a lot more. I mean, Ness could use a lot more, but Pooh needs the water bottle the most. Alright, now to go down that hole. But before we do that, we gotta fight these enemies. Alright, let's go ahead and use PSI Fire. And yeah, PSI Fire Beta. Hopefully that takes care of these enemies. As well as the attacks that everyone else is using. PSI Thunder. Oh, Franklin Badge, thank you. I mean, I would have preferred that you got knocked out, but okay, well, we defeated him, so that takes care of them. And Jeff leveled up to level 46. Now to go down that hole. And when we get down, there'll be the Hawkeye. Let's get it. And usually, like, if you get, like, the most important treasure in a pyramid, the whole pyramid will start to collapse. But it doesn't look like that's going to be happening right now. Like, something crazy would happen if you get the ultimate treasure in a pyramid. That was in a lot of fiction. Oh no! Ness! Got homesick. And we got a critical hit. We could have made him not get a chance to attack, but, you know, Ness had to mess up. We're going to need to call and cure the homesickness. Call Mom. There we go. Not my mom in real life, but like mom in the game. Ness's mom. Okay, so we gotta fight more hieroglyphics. Just simply bash and shoot. Oh, PSI Thunder hit. You didn't hit the Franklin Badge. That's what I'm always hoping for. I mean, don't we all hope that they hit the Franklin Badge? I mean, it's pretty obvious why. Now for the lethal asp hieroglyphic. Do my usual attacks. And he destroyed the super plush bear. Okay. Well, and that takes care of the lethal asp hieroglyphic. We got another teddy bear with us too, so more enemies. Another guardian hieroglyphic. That's what we've been fighting the most. Oh, good. Critical hit. Ness, don't mess up. Thank you. Thank you very much. Now to open that casket, it has a diamond band. And let's fall down this hole. And yeah, it's the same enemies. I really don't know what else to say. It's just guardian hieroglyphics. Let's bash and shoot with Jeff. That's all I'm saying with these enemies. That's what I'm saying with the majority of these enemies. I mean, yeah, I mean that we've pretty much been through all of the pyramid already in terms of enemies. And the most common enemies are the lethal asp hieroglyphic and the guardian hieroglyphic. Well, we're almost out of here. I can't wait to get out of here because we're pretty much done with the pyramid, and I just want to get on to the next objective. And we're going to be out in the desert again. So yeah, we got another hieroglyphic enemy, the guardian hieroglyphic, which, like I said back then, it looked like a cat to me when I first played it. Thank you, Franklin Badge. You've done it again. And Ness level up to level 52. Alright, we got more enemies. Let's fight these 3. What? There was like 2 other enemies besides this one. And I'm only fighting this one? That happens sometimes in EarthBound. I'm just fighting... Like, there's a bunch of enemies, and I'm only fighting one of them. I don't know why. And, you know, I think I'm just going to skip these enemies, because I really just want to get out of here. I'll just fight these hieroglyphic enemies, and that's it. I just want to get out of here. Okay, thank you for the critical hit. That really helps get the job done faster. Okay. Next one. It's the same one. Guardian hieroglyphic. What else is there to say? And that shadow underneath the enemy just looks like a pool of blood to me. It's red! The shadow is red. I don't know why that is. Okay, so Paul level up to level 48. And Pooh level up to level 44. And learned Brain Shock Omega. Good. Let's go ahead and heal up Ness. Because he caught a cold. Here's the exit, but we gotta fight this guy first. Only half of our team attacked the enemy, and the other half missed. Okay, there we go. Good. Take that. And we're out of the pyramid once we go through this exit. Ah, talk about a breath of fresh air, even though it's really hot. Well done, you've made it. We finally meet again, Prince Pooh. The stars were told that I'd meet you here, so now it's time to show you the way of the star storm. For a while, you must live far away from your friends and live with me. Do you understand? There's only one answer. I must stop you even if you don't want to. Stay with me for a while. Do you understand? It's important that I study and learn the star storm. It will be the most helpful to us. Once I learn it, I'll meet up with you, Ness. Trust me, I will see you again. It depends on Pooh's efforts. That will determine the reuniting of the group. Be faithful and wait until the time comes. So Pooh will be gone for a while, which also means less inventory space for a while, unfortunately. I'm not sure if it was a dungeon man, but there's a strange looking tower in the northwest. The key I picked up a little while ago shall be able to open the tower. You may have it. I don't need it. But we can't get it yet because our inventory's full, so let's go ahead and use the speed capsule. Yeah, like I said before, with Pooh gone, we have less inventory space. For now. Pooh will be with us again eventually, but gotta make some space for the key. So let's go ahead and talk to him again. And now we have the key to the tower. Let's talk to this guy. He's selling some stuff. And you can also sell stuff to him. Let's go ahead and sell some stuff. Let's see. Let's go ahead and sell the diamond band. I don't need that anymore. Let's see, what else should we sell? How about the bag of dragonite? Let's go ahead and sell that. Let's see, what else should we sell? No, nothing else. Let's go ahead and give some stuff to Paula. I want to make some room for Ness's inventory and Jeff's inventory so we can all be able to upgrade our stuff by buying stuff from this guy. Alright, so let's go ahead and buy the French fry pan for Paula. And sell our previous weapon, which is the chef fry pan. And then buy the crusher beam for Jeff. Let's see, what else should we buy? How about the multi-bottle rocket for Jeff? Well, actually, let's give it to Ness. I mean, we have to. Then give the multi-bottle rocket to Paula. I would give it to Jeff, but his inventory's full. Holy crap, that's a lot of enemies! And of course, they're all metallic enemies. The high-class UFOs and the beautiful UFO. Let's go ahead and use the rust promoter. I've been dying to get rid of that out of my inventory. PSI Rockin' Beta, here we go. Oh, are you serious? It didn't work on one of the other enemies? Let's go ahead and go for another PSI Rockin' Beta. PSI Fire Beta. Shoot. That's all we're doing right now. Life up. Oh man. Okay. It's been defeated. And so is the beautiful UFO. It's not really that beautiful. It just has a bow. That's it. Doesn't really make it all that beautiful, really. I still think it's ugly. Okay, maybe it's not that ugly, but still. Cold remedy. Alright, so let's just make our way to the tower, but looks like we're gonna have to fight more enemies. Well, just this one, because nobody else wanted to join. It's a Marauder Octobot. So let's just simply bash it and shoot it. Tried to steal something, it looked like. And it goes down. Okay, nothing special. Alright, moving on to the tower. Hopefully we can make it there. Okay, there it is. And you just gotta use the key to the tower. And you can get inside. So we're inside the tower, and the music is very, very strange. Let's go ahead and call the Scaraba Express and deposit some items. Yep, pick up some items. Let's fight these guys. What are they? These are the same type of enemies we fought a while back. Let's go ahead and go for a PSI Fire Alpha, or Beta I think we did. Never mind. Let's go for a PSI Rockin' Alpha. The Scalding Cup of Coffee can attack every single enemy, because it spills water all over. Hot water. So it's just scalding you. Okay, so that takes care of these enemies for now. They'll probably be back eventually. And all the way to the left is a hospital. You can heal up if you're sick or something, or if you're unconscious. See, we got a couple life up noodles. We picked one up in the pyramid. But let's explore the tower, shall we? Oh, yep, the Scaraba Express man came. Let's deposit some items. Let's go ahead and, Brain Pendant. And, let's see, what else should we deposit? The Hieroglyphic Copy, we don't need that anymore. One more thing. I want to get one more thing in there. How about, let's deposit the, I don't know. Laser gun. There we go. Alright, now we have some more inventory space. There's some items in here we can pick up. And we got more enemies. Let's see what these are. The Mystical Record and the Scalding Coffee Cup. Nothing new. We've fought these before. Alright, so that takes care of the Scalding Coffee Cup. And the Mystical Record, too. And Jeff leveled up to level 47. Hip hip hooray. Okay, let's fight these guys. Actually, no, these are not enemies. Well, that one's not an enemy all the way in the corner, but this one is. But we already defeated it. That was only 6 lousy experience points? These enemies must be really, really weak. The weaker the enemy, the less experience points you get after defeating them. Over here, we got a cup of life of noodles. Okay, cool. Alright, now we gotta go back and then take the other path. This is a maze, so might have to backtrack a little bit. I think some of these presents have money in it. I think this one does, if I'm not mistaken. Nope, it's a snake. I know for a fact some have money in it. I think this one does. Yep, $5. Oh, okay, these are enemies. 3 of them. It's the same ones, isn't it? Yep. It's the same ones we fought after calling the Escargot Express. I'll throw that stag beetle to make some inventory space. The worthless protoplasm goes down. It's pretty easy. Now for the mystical record. And the stupid plush bear is down. Let's go ahead and use the trout yogurt. And then I'll go ahead and use the snake. Want to make some inventory space here. That's why I'm using items. A life up alpha. Okay, we did a lot more damage than how much HP he has recovered with his life up alpha, so that's good. Nothing to fret about. Alright, so take the 3rd rope. All the other ropes will lead you to dead ends. So you don't want to take the first, second, or fourth rope. Take the third rope, and then you'll continue through the maze. I see a bench over there. I don't exactly enjoy sitting on a bench in a place like this, but maybe some of the enemies like to enjoy sitting on that bench here. I don't know. Is that an enemy or is that an actual present? Okay, that's an actual present. $10! Yep, we got more money. It may not be much, but it's money, so we'll take it. Then we go up this path. Then let's go ahead and open up those two presents. And here, there's a pizza. Yummy. And in here, sudden guts pill. Blah. Let's go ahead and get rid of that. Don't like the sudden guts pill. And back over here is PSI caramel. Okay, that's actually good. We can restore some PP if we ever use some. And if we're running low. Oh boy, it's slowing down a little bit. Looks like the third floor is kind of a zoo for enemies. A wet towel! That's if you want to not get sunburnt out in the desert without having to use healing. Here's the dungeon man right over there. Welcome. Long time no see. Mr. Jeff went to Winters a long time ago. I'm Brick Road. Dr. Andonus finally made me dungeon man. If you want, I'll come with you guys for a while. The return hole is over there. Jump in that hole and then walk out. So we're simply just gonna leave the tower and fall down this hole. And then fall down this hole. And then let's go ahead and open up that present. It's an IQ capsule. Let's go ahead and use that on Jeff. Oh, it's using it on Jeff. Then we fall down the next hole. And we're back on floor 1. And then when we leave, the tower's gonna follow us. Yeah, it's actually following us. Here's a Marauder Octobot. Let's go ahead and simply bash it. Oh, Paula, you missed. Oh, the dungeon man's helping us. He immobilized the Marauder Octobot. That's good. He can actually help you in battle. Oh, good thing that wasn't a surprise attack. Because it looked like he attacked us from behind. It's another Marauder Octobot. And the dungeon man gave him a big hug and immobilized him. He'll be able to help us out for a while. Until he's too big to move on. Because there's some narrow areas later on. Right over here. Oh, one more enemy. And once again, it's the Marauder Octobot. Getting tired of these enemies. But eventually we're going to leave the desert and see newer enemies. We're almost there. But we have to save it for the next episode because we're almost running out of time. Dog! Oh no, I am getting caught in the palm trees. I cannot move. Well, if I can't move, it's okay. Ness, it makes me sad, but I must say goodbye here. At my eternal resting place. Well, sayonara. Let's go ahead and talk to this one guy over here. A scary place called Deep Darkness is on the other side of the river. The monsters are very strong and you can lose your health just by wandering in the swamp. Do you want to cross the river even though you know it's a stupid idea? The swamp is bottomless. Even if you're swimming, you'll be dragged in. It's a different story if you have a submarine. I saw a submarine in the tower. Let's go ahead and go back there and get that submarine. A submarine? I believe that I have one in my old vehicle collection. Please enter. So we're going to go all the way to the top of the tower again. The same way we got up there the first time. And because of that, I'd like to just speed through this, because it's basically the same how we got in there the first time. And we got a lot more enemies, so I just want to skip through that. But I will show, in normal speed, that we leveled up. That's leveled up to level 53, and learned Healing Gamma. Alright, back to fast forwarding. And we got another enemy, it's just the mystical record. Whatever. Take the third rope. Yep, more enemies. Ooh, the Lesser Mook. That's a new one. For the tower, I mean. And then, Paula leveled up to level 49. Fast forwarding again. And looks like we're going to be healing up. And I'm using up some items so I can make some room in my inventory. Also so I can give some stuff to Jeff. Items that Jeff can use. And we're all the way to the top again. Talk to the dungeon man. There's an old submarine at the back of the dungeon. It can be used to cross the river. There's a goodbye exit over there. It'll take you to the submarine. Don't make a mistake on which exit you take. You need to take the goodbye exit. Hope to see you again. So take the goodbye exit. Not that hole. Don't go down that hole. Take the other hole. It'll lead you to the submarine. Someday you should enter with courage. That's the description of the goodbye exit. So just fall down these holes and it'll take you to all the old machines. The submarine included. Let's see what's inside this present. A talisman ribbon. I think this can only be equipped by Paula. Yep. The luck is increased if you put it on Paula. Alright, so let's continue on. We're almost to the submarine. Oh, we got some enemies to deal with. 4 of them. Good thing we got a... Oh! It's all worthless protoplasms. And it's a good thing we got a surprise attack on them, so let's go ahead and use a PSI Fire Beta and knock them all out. Yep, they're all going down. That was easy. It's a good thing they weren't mighty beasts. They were just useless purple turds. Let's go ahead and call the Scaraba Express before we leave. I want to deposit some items before I go. And there's another thing I want to do before I leave too. That device right there, I'm going to go ahead and touch that. It'll heal you. Pretty much like the same machine in Dr. Andonut's lab. Now I'm just going to wait for the Scaraba Express delivery guy. Here he is. Which makes me wonder, how does he even get inside here without the key to the tower? He needs that to get inside. Oh, well, whatever. Let's deposit the talisman ribbon. And speaking of which, let's deposit the key to the tower. We don't need that anymore. One more item. How about the wet towel? Won't be needing that anymore. Alright, now let's go ahead and get that submarine. Yes, it can still work. Let's go to the next place. Ness and his friends carried out the submarine that Jeff fixed. And we're going to be sailing to the next place. Here it is, the deep darkness. We'll be taking on this place in the next episode of EarthBound. See you guys there.